This episode of Non-News is brought to you by some trash. You want some trash? Check out this trash.
Hey, friendo, Steve here. Welcome to... There's a giant ant. What is that? It's a fucking fire ant.
All right.
God.
Yeah, there was an ant on the wall a little bit ago. Well, don't blow it over here.
Well, I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
All right.
He seems harmless. He's huge though. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
a
dog.
large ant.
It's like a giant dog ant.
Yeah, I found an ant over there too.
Hey, Ant, you want some trash?
Maybe he's trying to get into all the food we have in the garbage
Before
can.
we get into non-news today, Larson, I want to give a big thank you to our sponsor,
Trash. Do you like trash? Currently found in the White House.
Get it? Anyways, huge non-news today, Larson.
Oh yeah.
Huge non-news. Massive star leaving Impact Wrestling. Tyrus.
Oh yeah.
The Funkasaurus himself is leaving Impact Wrestling.
Saw that
He
too.
said, "Creative and me, we're not on the same page."
Impact they're making some big moves, and I feel like this one is a fairly good one. They're looking for good wrestlers, man. Austin Aries versus Matt Sydal. We're yet this week on Impact, I think. Matt or next week or something. No, the Redemption pay-per-view this Sunday.
Oh, that's Austin Aries and Penta and Ray Phoenix. Triple
That's
threat.
huge. That's
It's gonna be a good
amazing.
match.
That's fantastic.
I might actually watch that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it. I'll do a
fascinated.
review.
I'm fascinated by this ant here.
What's he doing? What's he
He's
into?
checking out this What Culture wrestling
What culture wrestling game?
trivia game.
Anyways,
He's
there's
walking around the perimeter of it.
There's a wrestler on the lam. He's wanted. He's wanted by cops.
for what is it? Assault? Harry Smith Jr., aka
yeah.
Killer Elite Squad member Davey Boy Smith.
Yeah, you threw some hot coffee on Jake Roberts.
Yeah, man, that's messed up. Like Jake, come on, he's turning around. He's doing good now. He don't need coffee in his face. Has anybody ever thrown hot coffee at you?
No.
I don't think anybody's ever thrown hot coffee at me. Somebody might have thrown a drink at me before.
It's first time for everything, Steve.
My rough and tumble days.
Tea, though.
Speaking of
Wait, someone threw a drink in your face?
yeah,
Really? What for?
I can't really say on camera.
I don't know if anybody's ever purposely thrown liquid in my face.
Yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
or cold. Now I don't know the story.
Well, you can't. You can't know everything about me. I like knowing things you don't know. Backstage fight. Did you hear about this massive backstage fight? According to Wrestling Observer, there was a locker room fight before the Ring of Honor show April 14th in Pittsburgh. Wrestling Observer didn't get much in the way of details, but a lot of wrestlers tweeted about it and didn't like the idea of it. Basically, there was somebody who was an extra. Let's see if we can figure this one out. There was somebody who was an extra. Number one, this is not a movie. It's a wrestling show.
I guess that's like local talent, enhancement talent.
Okay. And he was apparently sitting in Christopher Daniels' chair. What is so amazing about this chair? I would have figured it's a
Maybe-
locker room. They just have a bunch of freaking folding chairs.
But maybe Christopher Daniels travels with his own chair.
He was asked to move. It doesn't specifically say he was asked to move by Christopher Daniels, so it might have been Kazarian. And evidently got mouthy about it, this extra, and ended up in an argument with Flip Gordon that then turned into a fight. Gordon, who has an MMA background, won very quickly. Say what you will about Flip Gordon. Might be a flat earther, might not be. Hell of a fighter for realsies.
Yeah, he's all in on the locker room brawls.
At least on that. Nobody got hurt, apparently past some food being stepped on. I wonder if that was subsequently eaten or not.
Depends if it looked like the trash that you showed beforehand or if it looked edible.
This is not what was stepped on
No.
that we know of.
Didn't you find? Wasn't there another image of food that you put in here? There's like some mac and cheese or something.
I was looking for mac and cheese that had been thrown on the ground.
Oh,
Nobody got hurt. That's why apparently Cody joked about it, now putting Gordon in the All In show afterwards. But I think he's still back off All In.
yeah.
Blimey, more non-news. Impact back on Spike TV.
All right.
There is an issue with the UK television deal. The company is in negotiations with Spike TV and expects to be back running imminently. but because the deal isn't done, it was pulled from listings on the schedule.
Oh, dear.
That's how they say schedule.
I'm aware.
Due to the MIP conference. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds very British.
Wait, what is it?
The MIP conference.
Ah.
They are a few days behind, but expect a finalized deal shortly. It's not a very good British accent.
No.
Oh, huge news. I was so glad, Larson, that my predictions about Alberto El Patron,
Yeah, it didn't come to fruition.
did not happen. In an interview with the Sporting News, Alberto El Patron claimed the reason for his no-show was a family issue. This is very curious, though. According to Wrestling Observer, he missed the live show and an autograph session the next day after coming to the press conference that afternoon, left no word with the company, and then claimed he was ill. Days later, he claimed it was a family situation, or La Familia Situación.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, the company didn't buy it since they had to go to great lengths to change the main event for 422 Redemption pay-per-view, the company's first pay-per-view of the year, and fired Alberto Del Rio. Thankfully, did not end up in the WWE.
Yeah.
Pending, assuming that doesn't happen. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Jeez, man.
No, it's the thing where you ever happen when you get congested and all you want to do is just close your eyes.
You know, there's that poll on the front over that says you could beat me in a shoot fight. You're always infirmed.
I'm also angry, though.
It's always your neck,
I feel like that
your
ant's crawling on
back.
me now.
No, man, it's over there. I know, I'm getting itchy too just knowing that it's here. Anyways, I hope you feel better. I really do.
Don't touch me. You probably got me sick in the first place.
I hope you feel better.
You
Don't lose your voice, pal.
asshole. No, that usually is not one of my symptoms. That's yours.
Maybe that's why you got so mad at Hilton at that party, because he made you sick and you couldn't drink alcohol. But I'm fairly certain you were drunk.
Probably.
Drunken rage. Oh, God. Oh. Now I've got plague. Now I've got plague come to camp, Doc. That's it for non-news. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.
You guys want some trash? Here's some trash.